Welcome to the Pharmacy Leaders Podcast with your host, Tony Guerra. The Pharmacy Leaders Podcast is a member of the Pharmacy Podcast Network, with interviews and advice on building your professional network, brand, and a purposeful second income from students, residents, and innovative professionals.
Welcome to the Pharmacy Leaders Podcast, a member of the Pharmacy Podcast Network. CVS Health was a sponsor of a couple of episodes talking about specific summer internship for not necessarily Spanish-speaking applicants, but people that are interested in helping those that do speak Spanish. I think that you had to have some interest in it and some coursework, but it didn't have to be your primary language. But I just got this email from the Department of Education here, and I wanted to make sure that our DMAC students knew about this. This is coming from CVS Health up in Rhode Island, but it made it to me through our Department of Education to my dean to me. So here it is. It's from CVS Health, and it's a Career and Innovative Externship Program. It's 3 days. It looks like they pay for your travel to Woonsocket in Boston, and it looks like a pretty good deal. There's some cash prizes for some contests they're having there as well. So let me just read you the spiel here. So, dear sophomore student, do you want to make a difference in the lives of customers and patients? Do you have a passion for healthcare, business process, data, or technology? Are you interested in being part of a high-energy team in the forefront of innovation in a Fortune 7 company? And then are you a sophomore seeking a quality learning and development experience? So if so, apply for this CVS Health Sophomore Career and Innovation Externship Program for August 7th to 9th of 2018. 5 things that you'll look at: so enterprise product innovation and development, digital, creative marketing, supply chain and internal audit. And it looks like you're going to get to do business cases, and you're going to be at the business locations at Rhode Island and Boston Digital Innovations Lab. And I worked for CVS back in 2005, and I was actually fortunate enough to be a Paragon Award winning, which means that I did a good job at the store that I was the pharmacy manager of, and I got to go to a national meeting because of it. But I've also been to Woonsocket for some training as well. And one of the higher-ups there is Maryland grad Papatya Tenkut, who does a fantastic job there as well. So the way to apply for this is to submit an electronic form, and I can put that in the show notes. And you're required to submit a PDF copy of your resume and a single PDF document responses to the following questions. So a 2 to 3 line statement telling us why you're interested in this opportunity, a short 250-word essay of how you think diverse teams can enable innovation in organizations. So the applications are open. It opened on March 13th, and it closes on April 6th. But they're going to tell students at the end of April, so it's going to be a pretty quick turnaround, so you can know whether or not you're going to do it. And if you're worried about expenses, it looks like if you are out of town, so out of the greater Boston, greater Rhode Island area, they count 8-6 and 8-10 as travel days for non-local students, and it looks like they're going to cover that. So again, talk to them if you've got more questions at universityrelations@cvscaremark.com. But I just wanted to do a quick 5-minute episode to tell you about this. I know that certainly Todd and the group at the Pharmacy Podcast Network is committed to bringing opportunities like this. And this is fantastic that this came from the Iowa Department of Education, then to the dean, then to me, so I could put it out there for you. So again, if obviously you're not all sophomores in college, but if you know somebody that's interested in pharmacy, somebody that would benefit from something like this, tell them to give it a shot. I am always amazed at the number of people that reject themselves, say, oh, I would never get that, or I would never win that. And you'll be surprised how few people actually, well, I don't know, but a lot of times people reject themselves and don't apply. So I encourage you to apply, especially if you're a DMAC student. We're one of the best community colleges in the country. And I'd love for to hear that you were one of the people that was chosen for this opportunity. So again, I'll put it in there, but it's at www.surveymonkey.com/r/CVS Health Externship, and that's the link in electronic form.
Support
All
for
right.
this
Well,
episode
thanks for
comes from the audiobook Memorizing Pharmacology, a relaxed approach. With over 9,000 sales in the United States, United Kingdom, and Australia, it's the go-to resource to ease the pharmacology challenge. Available on Audible, iTunes, and Amazon.com, in print, ebook, and audiobook. Thank you for listening to the Pharmacy Leaders Podcast with your host, Tony Guerra. Be sure to share the show with the hashtag #PharmacyLeaders.